Welcome back. 6:13 and a Storm Track 5 weather alert posted for your Tuesday morning rush hour. This is one of the first times this season that we've had to worry about icy conditions in terms of travel for this morning. I think it's worth noting not everyone is going to have ice this morning, and this is going to be mainly on the Missouri side, untreated surfaces. But we have this dense fog and some freezing fog this morning. This is a live look right now just off of the stadium complex. So this is I-70 both east and westbound, and we're watching very closely for two concerns. One, low visibility. For some of us, you may not be able to see more than 1 or 2 car lengths in front of you. The other concern, the difference from yesterday, we're colder this morning. Our air temperatures, meaning 5 feet and above, and our ground temperatures, meaning the roads, are both in the 20s this morning on the Missouri side of the state line. It's just not a good combination for some of us for this morning. The latest in terms of where we have the worst in terms of fog this morning, where we have all this orange and red, just beginning downtown Kansas City, but especially Clay and Jackson County, Missouri, Kearney, Liberty, Independence, Blue Springs through Independence and Lee Summit. You may not have any issues, and then all of a sudden you can't see anything on those roads, and that holds with that dense fog. I-70 east of Kansas City all the way to Columbia this morning, and also north along I-35. It is going to be a very slow go if you're heading I-35 north towards that Missouri-Iowa border. I do have a Storm Track 5 weather alert posted through 10 a.m. Freezing fog in addition to dense fog, the concern. Again, not every place is going to be icy, but especially those bridges, those overpasses, the on and off ramps could be a little dicey for some of us this morning. And even just the little stuff like stepping out the doorway this morning, those front steps, some of the sidewalks, if your kids are heading out to the bus stop, could be a little icy as we're moving through that morning routine. 61 though this afternoon. Going to give you a heads up. Second morning in a row we've had fog, so we'll be watching it again for tomorrow morning as well. But we'll be record setting in terms of heat by tomorrow afternoon with 67, holding on to those 60s for one more day on Thursday. And then I'm tracking our next storm system. Still looks like we have a bullseye on Friday for the timeline and mainly cold rainfall. But what we'll be watching closely Friday night into Saturday as that colder air begins to dive in, we could see a transition to a little bit of a winter mix, maybe a few snow showers leading into the weekend. Your Security Bank 7-day forecast, again, dense fog and freezing fog this morning, then Friday into early Saturday. That next storm system and much colder as well, looking ahead to the weekend. But we've got to get through this morning first, and Belinda has that newest update now.